Hello everyone, welcome to today's video on AutoCAD exercises. If you are just starting out with AutoCAD or want to improve your drafting skills, this video is for you. We will cover some simple yet powerful practices that will help you understand the basic commands of the AutoCAD. By the end of this video, you will be more confident in using AutoCAD tools and ready to create your own designs. Welcome to my channel CADman Tutorials. Today we are going to see another exercise in creating AutoCAD drawings. So here first in this drawing I try to create the center lines for these circles and the midpoint of these circles. So first I create a line, then create a horizontal line, and from there I try to offset to a distance of 76. Okay, now in order to change these two center lines, just select all those lines, go to the line properties, select one of the center lines. So here you are able to see the line type is very less. In order to make it bigger, or the line type, select all those lines, go to Control 1, and under line type scale give value to 10. So now I'd start creating these circles first, then try to give the outer profile. So here first I try to create this circle of dia 21 by giving command C, enter, and from this intersection point I'll click it, drag it out, and give the diameter as 21 by giving D to specify the diameter, enter, and the value 21. Now I'll go to the circle, enter, and if you hover over this circle you will see the center point of that. Click there and drag it out to give the dimension value diameter 46, and the similar way we'll try to create these circles too. So come to the circle at the intersection point, select. So first I am giving the inner circle of diameter 36, say 34, and come back to the circle, give the diameter of the next circle is the 50, and again come back to the circle and give the third circle diameter as 60. So now I try to create this complete profile, the outer profile, and then we can start creating the outer profile, then these two profiles. So here the value is 18. That means from the center point on the either sides you need to offset to 9 value. So offset O, enter, say 9, this side and this side. Now I try to remove these lines and delete off the excess lines. Delete. Now so this is actually a central line. Again, to make it is a solid line, select these two lines, go to the line properties and select the bilayer, and now I trim out the internal part of this circles. In the next step we try to give this fillets, that is radius 10 on the on the either side, and radius 8 on the both sides. So fillet radius 10. So again I'll go for the fillet, F, enter, radius, enter. I give the value as 8 because here and here we have got 8 radius. So 8, enter, if you enter, the same previous command will be followed. So now, in order to create this outer profile, here from this line, see, for the radius of 52, the center lines at this point, and for this radius 49, the center lies at this point. So in order to create that, we have got the dimensions like from this center line we have got 7 offset, and from this center line we have got 5 offset. And from here, if you look it out, this radius 52 center lies 17 away from this center line and exactly 9 from this vertical line. So if you check it out, if I place this cursor, you can see that this line is exactly coinciding with this center. So first I try to offset 7 from here to here, and then I try to offset at a distance of 5 from this to this, and the merging of these two lines is my so this is my center for the radius 49. So I'll try to change the color, select those two lines and go here and give the color, and then here I'll go and change it to center lines. And the similar way we try to create the center for this radius 52. So offset 17 from here to here, and then try to offset this vertical line from here to offset to a distance of 9 from here to here. So, and similar way from this intersection point, or I'll try to copy the same center lines to this midpoint and try to erase all these lines. So now I'd start constructing from these two centers. I'll start creating this profile, outer profile. So here the outer radius is given as 52. So I start with the circle, C, enter, come to the intersection point and give the radius as 52. And next I take circle again, C, enter, I come to this center and give the radius as 49. So now we have got two circles, but we need to get this profile. So in order to get this profile, there is a simple method called, enter the circle option called tan radius. If you select this, see, it selects the tangent of the circle, and when you come to the other circle, it selects the tangent of the other circle, and it asks to give the radius of the circle. Now if you check it out, the radius is 49 plus 15, that means it will be 110. Now I give the radius as 110. Okay, and I try to remove the extra part so that you don't get confused. Now on the similar way, it's 99 plus 15, that means it's 104. So I try to take a tan radius again, select the circle and select one more circle, and I give the value as 104. So now I try to trim out the extra part, and even I try to trim out these extra lines. And I try to delete this. See, now you have got the profile, outer profile. And to get this profile, so from the outer part, the dimension is this arc's dimension is 15, and even this arc's dimension is given as, distance is given as 15 from the outer profile. So I try to offset to a distance of 15, enter, select here and drop it inside, and similar way I select this line and drop it inside. Now see, here the radius is R10 and here the radius is given as 12.5. so even here the radius is given as R7 and the radius is given as R9. In order to get that, copy this, move to a certain distance and come back and place it on its original position. Because when you give fillet of radius 10, basically what happens is, if you don't duplicate that, if I give fillet radius 10, this fillet will form with the original circle and that circle will be disappeared. So in order to get rid of that, make a duplicate circle on that by giving a command copy, click on the center, go to some distance and come back and place it on its original position. Now if you give fillet radius, enter and give the value, now the profile will be created. In the similar way, even here we have got the radius 12.5. so select the circle, copy, from this center move away and come back to this, the same center. Now try to give the value radius 12.5, fillet radius 12.5 from here to here, and if you have any extra lines, just delete it off. In the similar way, even this side we need to give the radius 7 and on the bottom we need to give radius 9. So here once again I try to copy these two lines from one intersection point, move and come back and place it to its original point. Now I try to give the fillet radius 7 with this circle to with this circle, and similar way I give fillet radius 9 with this curve to the circle. So now we have got a design, we have got the desired profile. Let's start giving the dimensions to the drawing. Try to give a lesser value like 7. So first just try to give the linear dimension from here to here is 76. So let's increase the size of the text and arrows. In order to increase the size and text of the arrows, go enter D, enter, and here you need to go to modify and symbol and arrows, the value is given as 1, let's give 2.5, and for the text it's 2, let's give 4. Say okay, set current and close it. See, now it's little bigger, and let's give these horizontal distances dimensions, and this is 17, and once again click enter, and from this point to this point it is 7, and let's give all other dimensions like radius. So the first thing, I start from here, click and drag it, radius 10, and this radius is 52, and this radius is, sorry, let's give the diameter this diameter is 46 and the inner diameter is 21, and let's give the radius diameter. This has radius 7 and this inter radius has R10, and give this radius as R8 and this radius okay, here we have taken, instead of 114 we have taken as 104, so that's why here it's showing as radius 89 instead of 99. So let's start giving this dimension to this dimension. This is 15. And the next dimension is R9. And then this radius is 49. And this radius is 12.5. So we'll right click and go and give for 1 decimal. It's 12.5. And this linear dimensions from this point to this point is 18, and from this point to this point is 5. Select this point, give perpendicular in order to pick a point there, give 15, and give this outer diameter as 60, the inner diameter as 34, and this diameter as 50. And this is radius 8, and this is radius 10, and this is radius 95. So the only one dimension that we have got 89 is because I have taken 99 plus 15 as 104. Instead of that, actually we would have taken 114. So then we would have got 99 instead of 89. So that's fine. So today we have done this drawing based on the dimensions given, and we have created a perfect drawing. If you have got any doubts or any clarifications needed, you can just mail me to my mail ID cadman16414@gmail.com.